I hear them angels calling loud, keep in the middle of the road.
Your words can paint a picture better than any paintbrush.
It's a cruel joke to say that we are indeed free, on the loose, at liberty, unconfined, unbound, when I keep seeing images of Black people on the ground, handcuffed, knee on throat, being choked. They put down the ropes, but they still have the chains.
Kinnicky Jakarta is the first Black poet laureate of Alexandria, Virginia. Her poem Free-ish tells a story that while Black people were physically freed from slavery nearly 155 years ago, systemic racism, police brutality, and redlining are institutional practices in place today that keep Black people from really feeling free.
With people defining Black neighborhoods undesirable with the mark of a pen, and these maps have been a trend to block Black people from private and public investments. I just want to make sure that what I'm leaving is the truth, and I'm leaving a legacy and leaving history for people from a Black person's perspective.
Keep in the middle of the road. Don't you turn to the right, don't you turn to the left, just keep in the middle of the road.
Words help create a social closeness or a social distance. Some of our greatest orators, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, President Barack Obama, when we think about the way they use words, what they did was they created this social closeness.
Sociolinguist Minnie Quartey studies the social and racial intricacies of language. She explains how dynamic messaging styles can move the masses.
The life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination.
I wasn't alive when Martin Luther King was alive, but there's this familiar, like, uncle, grandfather, there's this closeness that I have.
King's use of linguistic tools to create a feeling of closeness with strangers is where she believes his oratory power lies. She believes that the strategic choices made by some of the most prolific Black civil rights leaders in American history are still being used today by socially conscious artists. And she says those choices are so persuasive because of their deeply rooted ties to Black church culture.
Some of the most successful speeches, some of the ones that resonate long after they're given, we can kind of see some common themes. We see a call and response. We see a call to action. We see this very rhythmic speaking. We see very specific, very vivid and punctuated words. A lot of it is because they follow the African-American preaching tradition.
And Quartey says we still see those melodic expressions spoken during demonstrations today.
We're still waiting on a change gonna come. Already been 155 years and we're still in tears and we're called free? I disagree.
A sermon usually is very formulaic. You're gonna tell us what you're gonna tell us, then you're gonna tell us, and then you're gonna tell us what you told us. And then you're gonna close it out. And then in that close, there is this, it's not simply just closing and saying, I hope you enjoy my message. No, there's some sense of, you now have a responsibility. Now that I've given you this, you have a responsibility to do something with it.
We're going to march every single day.
The Black experience in America, there is something wrong. Black lives matter. 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 Black children deserve comfort, happiness, education, freedom, love, peace, and community. The cops don't allow us to feel those ways. And I don't know any Black adults who feel safe with the police around. No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace!
Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope.